What's going on, guys? Good morning. I'm actually doing a little bit of a different kind of recap. I recorded this trade here on GME Live. You can see this morning, looking on the top losing stocks, you can see GME there popping up there, down 8%. Checking out StockTwits, seeing what the story was about, seeing what people were talking about. Bad news, earnings. So that was kind of the goal. I was like, okay, I see GME has bad news. It's all the earnings is bad. People are talking about it. So I ended up going short, getting filled there at the 1990 area, and was looking for this move. You can see here, looking at the previous resistance, previous support back there at the 2025 area. So we were below that, really no support below where we were at. So we were already below that this morning, had bad news. So basically looking at this 1976 area as pre-market support, 1980. So looking for that break there of 1980. I had plenty of buying power left, so I was going to try to get some more shares. I'm trying to get about 1,000 shares there up at the $20 area if I keep getting filled. So basically watching this thing bounce, you can see some of my fills there short this morning. Getting that fill there at the 1995 area. Was looking for this bounce here, and then ended up actually breaking through this 1980 area and getting a bunch of buyers for a second. Got me kind of worried that this might not want to crash. And you can see as this breaks through 1980, just goes lower and lower. It breaks through 1980 there, goes down there to 1970 area, and then gets bought up really quickly. I was up $60 at that point. It was 3:30 in the morning here in Hawaii, so I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just cover here, go back to bed. Up, made $50, can't complain. And you can see it bounced pretty hard there, and then came back up pretty fast. So I was thinking, okay, I need to grab some more shares here, get a higher average, get some more shares here, maybe above that $20 area if we get that break of 20. Kind of looking at that 20-25 area as my stop area. If it goes above that, I was probably going to cover there for a small loss, but I was basically watching this channel area, 1980, 2025 area. Was hoping to get filled a little bit higher than 2020, a little bit closer to that 2026 area. Try to get 1,000 shares. Put an order out there, try to get filled one more time there at 1998. Couldn't get filled there. Canceled that order. So basically just waiting. GME retail stock, really not too convinced that the stock had much power to go higher. Basically, I was worried we might just get kind of stuck there at open, maybe do a little bit of a bounce. But you can see here, it jumped up there to 2010. Big sellers popping up there on the sell side, and that was a good sign. Ended up trying to get filled there at 2015. Couldn't get filled. I thought we might get that break of the 2010 area. Didn't ever break it there. You can see me putting my order out there at 2015, trying to get 200 more shares there so I could have 1,000 shares. And that got smacked down really fast and just didn't work out. And going right in here to open, a bunch of volume on that candle, the 1 minute candle here, it's like 928 here. And you can see from that 2010 area pulling back down below $20. It's basically watching that $20 area. Trying to get 200 more shares there at 2005, couldn't get filled, never got back up there. And basically right at open, this thing just starts to crash. Had previous support from earlier when this thing crashed after the ER there at the 1950 area. So basically was watching that, getting ready for open here. Market opens, and this thing just starts to crash. So ended up canceling that last order. Only had 800 shares. Probably should have grabbed 200 more shares there at 1996. Would have been a nice fill. But you can see, ended up working out pretty good for me overall. Waking up 3:30 in the morning. I was actually dreaming all night that I was trading, and then I woke up, I was like, wait, is it already time to trade, or did I trade, or did I make any money? Here in Hawaii, a little bit different, trading at 3:30 in the morning. Looking for that 1980 area to break and just start to sell off here at open. And it really had no chance once that 1980 area broke. And boom, right through open, just crashes through that 1980 area. You can see I'm up $162. Was waiting, seeing if we get this bounce at 1950 area. I was thinking I might just take profit right there, $300, and then I ended up taking profit there. Kind of had a little bit of support there at the 1950 area for a second. And you can see it make it 360. Right after that, it just starts crashing, going lower. Down there to 1920 there, 1921. Look at the sellers there stacking up. There's a short sale restriction here, but a lot of sellers on the ask right now. Just look at those sellers stacking up there. This thing had no chance of going higher. Should have gave it more time. Should have maybe only covered half, but hey, you know what it is. Hindsight's always 20/20. This thing could have bounced there at 1950, maybe went back to the $20 area. Who knows? But there it is, breaking through $19. I had 800 shares there short. It would have been a beautiful $800 profit. Just holding this one for the first 2 or 3 minutes here. There it is, down there to below $19. $18.90 was the low there. So GME just doing exactly what I had planned, working it out, breaking through that 1980 area, and then breaking through that previous support, that bounce there, pre-market at 1959. So Beautiful morning, make $300 here. Went back to sleep afterwards. I woke back up and made this little recap for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. A little bit different than normal, sitting by the pool. You can hear the birds chirping, the wind blowing here in Hawaii. It's a beautiful morning. Gonna go out and do some surfing, have some fun today. And on that note, I will talk to you guys later. Remember the #1 rule: bears and bulls make money in the stock market, but pigs get slaughtered.